Hey everybody, welcome to my second Eldritch Moon draft. So did pretty well in the first one, so we'll see if we can keep it up for the second draft here. So let's see, our rare is Handweir Battlements. Um, so it's a land. Um, Ability's kind of cool. I mean, if you get both, that's great, but they're both rare, so it's probably not going to happen. Conduit of Storms, I think, is pretty good. Let's see what else we have here. Desperate Sentry, Certain Death could be another one. Um, do it. So I'm thinking to start maybe Conduit of Storms. Pay 5 to transform it. There's only one other red card here that's nothing special, so although this is also red, but uses red mana. I think I'll take Conduit of Storms here. Okay, so we've got Wharf Infiltrator. Bold Impaler is not something that we want. Gavony Unhallowed I've heard can be pretty good. I don't know, is it between maybe Wharf Infiltrator and Gavony? Maybe Wharf Infiltrator is just better. Being able to basically pay 2 for a 3/2 Eldrazi, and toss a card, turn your lands into creatures is great. Um, yeah, I don't think this, dual color, two-colored enchantment, we're not interested in that. Um, Shrill Howler, yeah, I'm not sure how good that one is. Um, let's see. I think that's actually could be pretty good. But all right, well, took that one. So we're in blue and red here. There's a Boon of Emrakul. Oh, Choking Restraints also. Huh, which one should I take? Those are the probably two best cards in here, I think. I mean, Vexing Scuttler is in the colors of the cards that we've already took. Um, Thinking of just taking a Choking Restraints and keeping ourselves open. I'm trying to remember. So there's one other white card here. There's a couple other black cards. Can't remember if we were past anything that looked good in other colors in either of black or white in the previous packs. I think I'm going to take this and see what we get next here. Okay, Brazen Wolves is good. Drag Under. Let's see, Abandoned Reason. No, not Emrakul's Influence. We don't want that. Thinking it's even either Brazen Wolves or Drag Under. Or maybe Haunted Dead. No, we're not in black at all, so I think I'm going with the Wolves. Yeah, let's take that and see where we go. Okay. Fury Blade Vampire. Dawngriff, It of the Horde Swarm, Make Mischief. So there's a lot of red cards here. So that's kind of leading me to think that red is open. I mean, maybe we take the Outcast here. So I think let's take that. Yeah, Convolute Staff, Dawngriff. I don't think. Yeah, I think the best pick here is the red one. And like I said, there's three other red cards in here, so maybe that's open. Okay, so only one here is Shreds of Sanity. We've got an Ironclad Slayer, which can be pretty good. Light Thirsting Axe. You deal combat, sacrifice it. No. Um, so I'm thinking it's Ironclad Slayer. I mean, Shreds of Sanity, if we were blue-red, that could be good if we were going blue-red spells, but if we go into white, then that's not going to be as good probably, so I think I'll just take Ironclad Slayer. Okay, so a lot of blue cards here. Ingenious Scob. Surprised to still see that. Um, so I'm wondering if we go in that direction. Possibly leave ourselves open. Uh, yeah, Lunar Force we don't want. Fiendbinder, I don't know. Fiendbinder, do we want to say we're white? I feel like it's between these two here. I'm gonna go with Fiendbinder. I don't know. That might not be right, but all right. So out of the creatures here, target creature gets +1 was on time. Yeah, I don't know if we want that. Borrowed Grace or Falcon Wrath Reaver. Do we just want the 2/2 for 2? Um, yeah, I think I'll just take the 2-drop here. Hmm. Do you want the Terrarian just for color fixing in case we do splash something? I'm not really excited about the other cards here, so I'm just going to go with that. Fortune's Favor or Enlightened Maniac. If we get a uh, what is it? A card with, why am I forgetting the mechanic now? Emerge. Enlightened Maniac could be good. So I think I'm just going to go with that. Um, I'll take the Field Creeper just as a 2-drop. I'll take this, but I don't know if we'll play it. Sure. Okay, Convolute or Make Mischief. Hey, we're not necessarily in blue, so we didn't necessarily need to take that. I'll take the Convolute. Okay, so looks like red, white, maybe still open as far as white or blue, which direction we want to go in. We have a couple blue cards over here. All right, well, we got a Crypt Breaker, which is insane. Spontaneous Mutation in blue, Boon of Emrakul. Nothing in red that we would want from here. Yeah, and the white card is not that great. Spontaneous Mutation could be good if we want to go, but Crypt Breaker is just so powerful that I don't know. Maybe that kind of drives me to try to go into black here. I'm only really passing up on a Spontaneous Mutation as far as something that I would play with what I've already got, I think. Steadfast Cathar is not bad either, but I feel like I'm gonna take this and try to go with it. Okay, Incendiary Flow. There's also a Drag Under. Advanced Stitchwing. All right, I think I just take the Incendiary Flow. I think I'll definitely be in red. And that's just great removal spell. I'm gonna go with that. Galvanic Bombardment. It's also Drowned Myriad Behemoth. Um, but I think Galvanic Bombardment's the way to go, and if we can get more, then even better. So let's take that. All right, Lashweed Lurker. It's actually really good, but we're not in green at all. There's Alchemist Greetings, Scour the Laboratory. Overland World Captain is good, but we're not green. Um, do we just take Lashweed Lurker as a as kind of a curved topper here? We have the Terrarian, so potentially we could, emergent with the green mana. There's also Alchemist Greetings. Alchemist Greeting. We don't have any discard effects right now, I don't think. Um, there's also a Dawn Gryph if we were going white, but I'm just going to take this just because it's powerful enough that I think we can go for it. Gavony Unhallowed. So I'm kind of at like a crossroads here as far as what colors that I'm playing because I'm kind of going back and forth here. I feel like between which direction I'm actually going in. Laboratory Maniac's not really that exciting. Hmm. If I take out the white, let's see. Okay, I'm just going to take Curious Homunculus. Let's take out the white here. Spontaneous Mutation. Abundant Maw, but that what's with black if we were playing black. Take Inventory. I think Spontaneous Mutation is fine. Maybe we end up not playing the Crypt Breaker. There's also an Unsubstantiate. I'm going to take the Spontaneous Mutation. To make mischief, convolute, wretched Griff. So maybe we're getting paid off here a little bit by staying in blue. That's pretty good emerge creature. Not super exciting what we have so far here. Okay, well, Drag Under, that's good. Exultant Cultist would be nice to have, but I think I would rather take Drag Under here. I don't want the Bold Impaler, but I'm not going to be playing any of these other cards. I'll just take it. If I have to play it, I have to play it, but I hope I don't have to. Another Drag Under? Sure, I'll take it. Spontaneous Mutation. Okay, yeah. I think that's pretty good. We're kind of a little short on creatures, I think, but I mean, we've got some good Spontaneous Mutation, Drag Under, some good blue spells. So Laboratory Brute or Scour the Laboratory. Thinking Laboratory Brute. Get some cards in the graveyard for Spontaneous Mutation maybe, and we need more creatures. Okay, we do have one discard outlet in Wharf Infiltrator. Alright, we'll take inventory, but it's only one not really worth playing. Okay. Alright. So yeah, not sure how I feel about this so far. Again, nothing super exciting yet, but let's see what we get here. Stitched Mangler maybe is what we can get. If we were in black, Markov Dread Knight, there's Deadweight, some nice black. There's also the dual land, maybe if it wheels, we'll get that. This way we can splash for green. Ember Eye Wolf is okay, but I think the Stitched Mangler is just better. So I'm going to go with that. Thalia's Lieutenant, Angelic Purge, that would have been good if we were white. There's Rabid Bite, which would be good if we were green. Hmm. Reduced Ashes is a little expensive. Maybe we just want Press for Answers here. Yeah, I think I'm fine with Press for Answers. Okay, Uninvited Geist. There's also Howlpack Wolf. 3-drop, which we've got a few other wolves. But I do like Uninvited Geist. If you can get it in for that first point of damage, uh, you know, 3/3 unblockable is pretty strong. So I think I'm going to take that. Okay, another reduced to ashes here. Bound by Moonsilver. Some nice white cards going around. I guess I'll take reduced to ashes. We'll see if it makes the cut, but no blue cards in here, which is a little disappointing. So, okay. So I think a Sanguinary Mage fits in here okay. We don't have, well, we have some instants and sorceries, but yeah, I think that's probably our best choice right now. Okay, some blue cards, but I guess I take the Confirmed Suspicions. Again, nothing super exciting. We're seeing some good white cards coming by. So whoever's in white is going to be pretty happy, I think. Yeah, I kind of ended up with a strange group here. You know, we didn't really get high in synergy, I think, with the cards that we have, but we'll see if we can make it work. I mean, we've got a couple good emerged cards here. I haven't actually played with any of the emerged cards yet, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, our curve is pretty decent. We've got a lot of early. I mean, we've got early removal, not one-drop creatures, but uh, some good, some okay 2-drop spells and creatures. Curious Homunculus. Uh, I don't know if that one ends up making the cut. Uh, yeah, nothing for us here. Maybe we just take the Wicker Witch as another creature. I'm not sure I'm even interested in Nagging Thoughts. We're at 14 creatures now. I think I'll just take the Wicker Witch. Um, Ghostly Wings. Okay, I'm okay with that. If we can get it on like one of our big wolves, it could be good. Oh, there's also Rush of Adrenaline, which isn't bad either. That actually might have been a better pick. Okay. I'm not gonna play Hulking Devil. I think I'll just take the combat trick. Yeah, maybe we'll live the dream and emerge using sacrificing Enlightened Maniac. We'll see if we can get that going. So we're at 26 here. Okay. So we take dual shot for the sideboard. Okay, Halpak Wolves came around. Halpak Wolf came around. I think we can go for that. There's also a warp landscape, which if we wanted to play a forest, I mean maybe we just play one forest for Lashweed Lurker, and we have the Terrarian. So I think I'd take the wolf. Sure, Autumnal Gloom, the only one I think that's playable there. So you carry Homunculus. There's 3 or more instants or sorceries. So it doesn't count enchantments, which is what we have 2 early enchantments we can play, so that's unfortunate. Um, I don't know, maybe it's worth keeping in just as a creature we can play early and then to kind of ramp with our instants and sorceries, but I don't know, we don't really have that many. I'll just take the combat trick here again. No, we don't have enough instants or sorceries to play that. Alright. So this is what we ended up with here. I don't think it's awful, but I'm not super confident in what we've got. So we have to cut 4 cards from here. I'm thinking maybe the Laboratory Brute. Let's sort, or no, group creatures separately. There we go. Okay, so we've got 16 creatures here. It's a 3/3 for 4 cards into our graveyard. I mean, we have some synergy with the graveyard with Curious Homunculus. I don't know if there's really much else that cares about it, so I think that's probably it. So I don't know, I'm tempted to say take that out. We'd go down 3 more. I mean, Reduced to Ashes is just so expensive. We have other removal. We have Galvanic Bombardment. We have Spontaneous Mutation to kind of, take down the creature's power anyway. Drag Under. I'm tempted to take this out and maybe confirm Suspicions. I think I take out Curious Homunculus. I don't think that one's going to be good enough. And do we keep Wicker Witch and Field Creeper? I mean, we don't have any. Yeah, we don't have anything that cares about Delirium, so we don't really care about artifact creatures. It's really just if we want to, uh, have some cards we'll be able to play on curve well. I'm thinking maybe tossing the Field Creeper out to go down to 23. So we've got a good amount of early removal here. Yeah, we've got some creatures we can play. 2-drop, 3-drop. A couple creatures for, closer to the end game, or if we can get them out early, kind of emerging again, hopefully Enlightened Maniac. That's probably going to be the game plan. So let's combine groups here, see what that looks like. Okay. So, I mean, I think that's a pretty good curve that we have going here. Again, we're kind of blue-red kind of spells, but not really. We don't really have that many instants and sorceries. The one pick I took Ghostly Wings. Maybe I should have taken the Rush of Adrenaline instead. That probably would have. That kind of has a little more synergy with what we're actually trying to do here. So that might have been a bad pick. Um, yeah, it would have been nice to be able to play Crypt Breaker, but we did not get anything in the packs right after that. So and we had Choking Restraints in white, which would have been cool to play, but again, didn't end up in those colors. So I think this is good. So I guess I mean a question would be, do we play a forest just for the possibility of using the emerge cost here? As far as double costs, we have confirmed suspicions. Are these activation? Okay, the activation's there, double red. This one's double red, but that's pretty. No, that one's 5. This one's 7. So this one's pretty late in the game. We would be getting, yeah, using that. Um, yeah, I'm tempted to play one forest. Let's see if we add. So it's at 10. Let me sort. So let's see, sort by color. Okay. So we're kind of split here as far as red and blue. Yeah, a little more blue. So if we go to 971, I don't know if we want to go 8-8 uh, islands and mountains. I mean, we could. It's pretty close, I think. I think this should be okay. So yeah, we'll put in the one forest, and we have the Terrarian in case we wanted to emerge Lashwee Lurker. So we could get some value out of that. Yeah, so I think this is okay. Again, not super confident about what we have here. Maybe it'll be good for a couple wins, but I don't know. I don't see us kind of taking down the draft with this deck. But you never know. We'll see how we do. So yeah, I'll see you for the first round.